Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Lunch Idea Recipes. On today's recipe we're making baked eggplants, which is super fresh and summery. It is going to take us about 1 hour to make this recipe and the total price per person will be less than $6. Let's get all the ingredients going and start preparing the eggplants. For this recipe, we need 1 eggplant, 1 piece of steak, 2 tomatoes, some feta cheese or farmer's cheese, some basil, and 1/3 of an onion. Get the eggplant and make sure to cut it on both sides because those are the most bitter parts. Then slice the eggplant vertically into 4 equal pieces. By equal, I mean equal in thickness. Put each of the eggplant pieces into a baking pan with parchment paper and start brushing them with olive oil. I recommend brushing instead of just pouring the olive oil because eggplants are like a sponge and they will absorb the olive oil right away. Don't forget to also add some salt and then bake them in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. While the eggplants are baking, let's prepare the tomato sauce. Mince the onion as thin as possible. Once the onion is ready, grab the tomatoes and cut them into smaller pieces. To get the best results, make sure you use ripe tomatoes. Put some olive oil in a pan and then once the olive oil is hot enough, add the onions. When the onions are golden in color, add the tomatoes that we cut previously. Make sure to also add some water and then let the sauce simmer on low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. After the time has passed, use an wooden spoon to press the tomatoes. While the tomato sauce is being cooked, let's take the steak and cut it in thin slices. I prefer to take the fat areas off because they are usually harder to chew. Put the steak pieces aside and now let's grab the eggplants from the oven. First, we are going to add 1 layer of the tomato sauce and then we are going to add the steak pieces. The reason why we bake the eggplants before everything else is because eggplants take lots of time to be baked. If we do cook them all at the same time, then we'll end up with overcooked meat or undercooked eggplants. Make sure to top it off with some basil and salt and then put it back in the oven, but this time at 420 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, take it off from the oven and then top it off with the feta cheese or some farmer's cheese. We are going to broil the eggplants on high for about 5 minutes. And this is how you make these super delicious eggplants. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe below and also check my Instagram page, Julio Cooks, where I post other recipes and restaurant reviews. Have a good day and I'll see you on the next video.